This data overview is based upon 5th grade science results on the Georgia Milestones assessment over the course of the past 3 years, including 2015-16, 2016-17, and 2017-18. I have chosen this area as an art teacher in support of our school moving from STEM, science, technology, engineering, and math, to STEAM, which adds the A representing art. In the overview of the school, I will share demographics of both students and teachers. Our total school enrollment has decreased over the last 3 years. However, 5th grade numbers have increased, if only slightly. Female enrollment has shown a decline from 2015 to 2018, while male enrollment increased slightly in 2016 to 2017, before dropping in 2017-18 in alignment with the total enrollment decreasing. Black students make up the largest number of our student population and has also shown the greatest decline in enrollment at 52 less in 2018 than 2015. Hispanic students are the next largest, and enrollment declined by 43 from 2015 to 2018. The smaller areas, Asian, white, and multiracial, have fluctuated slightly, with the only ethnicity increasing overall being white students from 61 to 69 from 2015 to 2017, then back to 65 in 2018. Over the 3 years, students with limited English proficiency has remained steady, while students with disabilities has declined slightly. The number of students eligible for free reduced lunch has increased by up to 5% each year. Based upon programs, our EIP enrollment has increased, while our ESOL population has decreased. Special education has seen an increase, while gifted enrollment has declined. Discipline incidents that resulted in in-school suspension are relatively low as compared to the county and state, but out-of-school suspension rates are alarmingly higher, increasing significantly in the 2017-18 school year. Attendance continues to be an issue at Brumby, with an increase of students with 6 or more absences from 42% to 45% from 2015 to 2018. All subgroups showed an increase except for Asian, which decreased by 2%. White students showed the biggest increase from 36% in 2015-16 to 51% in 2017-18. Our faculty profile mirrors our student profile to a small extent. Our numbers of personnel has decreased over the 3 years as our student population has decreased. The total number of female teachers greatly surpasses our number of male teachers, which is consistent with elementary school faculty populations, but opposite of our school population of male-female in 2017-2018. Another opposite is our number of personnel by race ethnicity. The majority of our faculty is white, with Black being significantly less and only 1 to 2 Hispanic and Asian teachers. Now I will move into actual data from the 5th grade Science Milestones results from the past 3 years, 2015-16, 2016-17, and 2017-18. The percentage of students at and above proficiency in science for Brumby has declined over the past 3 years, while the percentages for the county and state have stayed more consistent, with a slight increase and then decrease for the county and minimal increases statewide. Overall, Brumby has a high percentage of students at the beginning learner level, which decreased in 2016-17, and the percentage of developing learners has increased slightly each year. The percentage of proficient learners has also increased more significantly, and our percentage of distinguished learners increased in 2016-17 only to fall below our 2015-16 percentage in 2017-18. The percentage of proficient learners for Cobb County has increased over the 3 years, but the percentage of distinguished learners has actually decreased. Specific to Brumby, the percentage of white students at and above proficiency is the highest, increasing in 2016-17, yet decreasing in 2017-18. African American students have scored higher than Asian students percentage-wise, and it is interesting that all three ethnicities increased in percentages in 2016-17, but declined in 2017-18 to the exact same percentages as 2015-16, as student enrollment also declined over the 3 years. In comparison by subgroup, students with limited English scored significantly lower as expected, with a higher discrepancy in the percentage of students proficient versus distinguished. Students with disabilities showed similar results. In performance by gender, the percentage of male students at and above proficiency has increased, while the percentage of female students at and above proficiency has decreased. Trends indicate that our 5th grade students are underperforming in the area of science compared with the county and state, and that more of our students are beginning and developing learners versus proficient and distinguished learners. Asian and African American students have shown less proficiency than white students, and ELL and SWD, English language learners and students with disabilities, have shown gains in proficiency, but not as distinguished learners. Males have continued to gain proficiency, while the female population has not. Areas of strength at Brumby include an overall increase in proficient learners over the past 3 years and an increase in proficiency for males, English language learners, and students with disabilities from 2015 through 2018. Areas of weakness include a discrepancy between the percentage of students at and above proficiency for Brumby as compared to Cobb County and the state of Georgia, and a decrease in proficiency for female students and a lack of English language learners and students with disabilities as distinguished learners. Academic improvement is needed to increase the percentage of students at and above proficiency overall, and to reverse the trend of female students scoring lower on the science portion of the Milestones assessment, as well as in support of English language learners and students with disabilities continuing to make gains. The next steps that need to occur are addressing the female students' lack of proficiency by implementing STEM and STEAM activities supporting girls and women in science. We can also develop programs to further support English language learners and students with disabilities in moving towards proficiency and beyond. Implementing the science curriculum in core extension classes as part of STEM/STEAM Showcase Days would also support these initiatives. We could also invite community members whose professions involve science to be guest speakers or volunteers as part of clubs or activities. Designing project-based learning experiences outside of the STEM and STEAM realm could help students make cross-curricular connections between science and other subjects. How can we further address the achievement gap in science within our school community? Thank you for attending this presentation, and I look forward to supporting our students in science in the years to come.